referee looks at his watch. Any second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to WantMyBet TV. My name is Will.
I'm Ollie.
We're missing Tom today.
Where is he?
He's at his cabbage patch.
Cabbage patch.
Tending his cabbages. So he's not here today. This is international friendlies. Got a few of them right. This is separate to the UEFA Nations League, which we'll also preview. But there's a few games, so we thought we might as well do them. Try and squeeze some value out of them.
Why not? Makes it more fun.
Yep. So
a little bit of admin first.
Little bits of admin, yeah.
And then?
Well, I was just going to say, for those that don't know, we are here giving you all the research on every single game, pulling out the stats, telling you what we would bet on.
Yep. And
then it's up to you whether you bet on it or not.
Yeah, pick and choose ones you like. Don't put them all in one acca and hope for it all to come in, because realistically,
something's
not
going
going
to
to happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, also don't shoot us if, you know, we get one or two wrong.
Yeah, the aim of the game is to win you money. You just need to pick the right ones.
We've done the research for you, so
yeah, should be easy.
Good luck.
All you need to do, subscribe to the channel. You get all of our previews across the top 5 leagues in Europe. There's a few golf ones, boxing ones going in there as well.
Good.
And there's a number here. Save that number, message join on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
And you'll get our links to our bets with enhanced odds.
Yeah.
So we pull together accumulators from everything we've said. If you want to get the best odds on them, you need to be on that group. Otherwise, just
on your
take this research and on your way.
Right.
Big up a few people.
Oh yes, the big up time.
So, Ernest Cirulis, big yourself up. He's commented a few times.
Always, that's what we like.
Always tells us we're doing good work.
That's what we want.
We like him.
Thanks, Ernest. And if you're out there and you think we're doing a good job, comment as well. Tell us. We need to know.
Susan Adams said we gave the simplest explanation of the UEFA Nations League that she'd seen.
Cheers, Susan.
So always learning.
Big Suze.
Big Susie. Then, our favourite comment. You want to read that one out?
Tom, I find the videos hard to watch because the boys are spreading their legs and squeezing you in. Evidence is you don't even know what to do with your arms and hands.
He doesn't know what to do with his arms.
Watch the video.
He's normally stuffed in his cap.
Like this.
And maybe that's where he's gone. He's gone down here somewhere. So anyway, right.
Good. Cheers, Dan.
To the fixtures. So I'll go through them one by one. So the first one, Q8 Bolivia was actually cancelled. So skip that one, makes our life a bit easier, doesn't it? So you're up first. Perfect.
So we got Japan, Costa Rica, Tuesday, 11:20 AM.
Strange.
UK. So Japan's last game was actually cancelled as well.
Yeah.
So since the World Cup, they haven't played. But we did see them at the World Cup.
At the World Cup, they looked good.
Every single game.
They were maybe the surprise of the World Cup.
The biggest surprise. We were like, sorry Japan, we do like you, but
your time's up.
Your time's up. Every time proved us wrong. So well played Japan at the World Cup.
And to be fair, they should have beat Belgium. Should have beat Belgium.
Almost held on. Then
2-0 up.
Oh no! I felt so sorry for them. To be fair, look, they're great going forward, counter-attacking speed.
Yeah.
All of those things we didn't even know they had in their locker. So they're obviously going to be a threat to Costa Rica. So yeah, they beat Colombia, lost to Poland, and drew to Senegal in the groups.
Yeah.
Costa Rica lost their last friendly to South Korea 2-0. So that kind of shows you, like, of course South Korea had been playing in the Asian game, so they're probably like, you know, a bit more kind of practice and stuff. But yeah, I think you know, Costa Rica are going to struggle against Japan.
I think Japan are a better side than...
Yeah, Costa Rica only got 1 point in the World Cup. Drew 2-2 with Switzerland in the final game. But that's about it. So it should be a Japan win. Yeah. My score prediction is 2-0.
Yeah, that sounds right. I'd agree with that.
Good.
Okay, so we got South Korea versus Chile. Chile didn't qualify for the World Cup. Obviously Sanchez was missing, wasn't he?
Yeah, and their last friendly was cancelled against Japan.
Yeah, it was. Korea didn't progress from the group, but they knocked out the Germans, didn't they?
The Germans.
Oh,
that was a great game.
2-0.
That was so great.
All Germany had to do was win.
Oh.
Yeah, like you said, just won the Asian Games. They actually beat Japan in the final.
Did they?
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
And it means that Son avoids his compulsory military service, But
we heard that he might be going anyway.
yeah, so you might have chosen to do it anyway.
Contrast some reports. So can you tell us in the comments below? Is he going on military service or is he not?
Yeah, and if he does go, does that mean he misses the next 2 seasons or something?
Yeah,
next 2 seasons. Harsh.
And trying to get back in the team after that.
No, it's done. It's done, mate. You'll be out. Chile have lost 2, won 2, drawn 2 of their last 6. They're quite spread out. It's quite hard to judge really what they're going to do. They beat Sweden, who also beat Korea. So I'm thinking Chile are going to edge it.
It's going to be a tight game.
Yeah, it will be tight. It'll be tight.
Depends if Chile turn up. They've got obviously Vidal and Sanchez. They're 2 main.
They've got the players.
Yeah, it's just a strange one.
But yeah, I'm just going to go off that. Korea lost to Sweden, and Sweden lost to Chile. So we'll go off that. Chile win.
Great analysis.
2-1.
Great analysis there.
Yeah.
Right. Next, Uzbekistan versus Iran.
Big game.
Big game. Iran
was decent.
Everyone in the World Cup, didn't they? We said that they could be a dark horse.
Yeah.
And they very nearly proved us right.
Yeah, they nearly got through.
That last kick of the game against Portugal, you just need to dink it over the keeper and he panicked.
What are you doing? That was...
I had so much money on that bet as well. Iran to qualify.
We said that was on the course, Iran to qualify.
But it proves they're a good team.
Yeah.
Uzbekistan haven't won any of their last 8 games and they only scored 2 in that time. So there should be a gap in quality here. Uzbekistan's last win was in August 2017, so a year ago, against Kyrgyzstan. Yeah, they did batter them 5-0.
Yeah, okay.
But that's not exactly. I mean, Kyrgyzstan.
Iran, different beast.
So Iran are 32nd in the world, and Uzbekistan are 95th, which I think is actually quite high for Uzbekistan. I thought they'd be way further down.
Yeah.
Last time they met, Iran won 1-0.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be about
It's not going to be many goals, is it?
I don't think they're going to smash them, but they are a better team.
They're legit. 1 or 2-0.
They'll be confident from the World Cup. Yeah. I've gone with Iran to win, and I've gone 1-0.
Yeah. Even Iran to win 2-0 will be good.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Alright, so then we got Northern Ireland versus Israel.
Yes.
So in 9 meetings, Israel have only won once. There's been 5 draws between them.
Very drawy teams, aren't they?
Very drawy.
They don't score much, but they don't let much in.
Yeah.
Usually.
I mean, it's a bit of a dud. Bit of a dud game. So Northern Ireland have won 1 of their last 7. They failed to score in 5 of the last 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Israel have only scored 2 goals in 6 games. Equals dud.
Minimal goals.
Probably 0-0, but the shout is under 2.5 goals. Yeah?
It could easily be a 1-0 Northern Ireland as well.
Yeah, I mean, just not many. Just go for under 2.5 should be a banker.
Will Grigg, last minute.
Will Griggs, yeah.
Tap in.
Yeah. Could be.
Right, next we have Poland versus Ireland. Republic of Ireland, that is.
Yeah.
So, obviously a lot of the Nation League games have been played already. Poland had their first game against Italy. And actually put in quite a good performance. They drew 1-1.
It's not a bad result. But they had a shocker at the World Cup.
Oh, an absolute stinker at the World Cup. But it kind of shows maybe they've put that behind them now.
Yeah.
A new coach.
Okay.
I think, they'll be pushing on from there. Ireland, on the other hand, got absolutely battered by Wales. 4-1 in the opening game of their Nation League's games.
I think that wasn't it the first time Wales had beaten Ireland in like 8 games or something.
I'm not sure.
Well, we called a Wales win anyway, and we said Bale to score in that game.
So yeah, Ireland have only won 1 of their last 6 games, and they've seen under 2.5 goals in 8 of the last 11. So for me, this is, sorry Irish fans, this is an easy Poland win.
It should be.
Should be.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you get that much value just from going Poland win. So I've gone Poland half time, Poland full time. But if you want to play it safe, Poland win, I think 3-0.
Do you think?
Yeah.
3-0. Yeah.
At home.
2-0. Yeah.
At home,
Poland win. Stick it in the knacker. Another big game now.
Ooh.
Qatar versus Palestine. What a game. So Qatar have won 3 out of 11 games.
Yeah.
Over 2.5 goals in 6 of their last 7. Good for the neutral.
Shooting boots.
They've scored in 5 of those. Okay. Palestine are winless in 6. They lost to Iraq, Kuwait, Oman. So, and they've only scored 1 goal in those 6 games.
I didn't even know Palestine had a team.
Well, they do. They're playing.
They're playing.
I think Qatar win.
Yeah.
2-0. Qatar are better side.
Qatar won't be that much, that much better, but they're definitely better than Palestine.
Yeah, exactly. So there you go. Stick that in the back as well, Qatar as well.
Alright, much better game now.
Here we go.
England versus Switzerland.
Yeah. Probably going to be a dud.
Can't be a dud.
It will.
So obviously England lost their opening Nations League game to Spain 2-1.
Yeah.
But firstly shout out to Luke Shaw, because I hope he gets well soon.
Always gets injured.
Oh, unlucky, he's just an unlucky guy. But also a shout out for him, that assist to Marcus Rashford.
What a ball.
What a ball that was. So it's a shame England lost, but always going to be difficult playing Spain.
Yeah.
Switzerland, on the other hand, absolutely thumped Iceland 6-0 in their opening game. We said it would be quite a tight game. I think we called both teams to score, so that didn't come in, unfortunately, but we did also say Switzerland to win. So here's an interesting stat. I call it all the time when I'm either talking about Arsenal or Switzerland. Granit Xhaka is like guaranteed almost to get a yellow card every game.
Yeah.
If you bet on him to get a yellow card every game, you'd definitely be up over this season.
Yeah.
So I looked into the stats. He has now received a yellow card in 5 of the last 9 games for his club and country, including the last game. So my tip for the game is actually Granit Xhaka to get carded.
It's the biggest banker of the game.
Has to be. England, Switzerland, it probably will be quite tight. Could be a dud. But one thing I think that is for sure is Granit Xhaka to get yellow. Yeah. Especially as he's playing England and he plays with a lot of those players, against those players, and with those players week in, week out. True. So for me, that is a really good bet. If you want to go a bit safer, I think England probably will edge it. So I reckon England to win, especially at home.
I reckon under 2.5 though.
You reckon?
In this, it just looks like.
I've gone 2-1. It could be like a 1-0, but I just feel like Switzerland just come off a 6-0 win. True. England should get a couple at home. No, I think that's 2-1 England. Xhaka to get yellow, England to win.
Yeah. Okay.
On to Wednesday.
Wednesday's game. It's quite a good one. Colombia, Argentina.
Oh, it's a great game.
Tasty. Colombia beat Poland and Senegal at the World Cup. Then they lost to Japan. And they lost to Japan, and then they obviously lost to England on pens last 16. But good, what's the word? Represented themselves well. Yeah, I think they did alright.
Good accounting. A good account of themselves.
Put a good account in at the World Cup.
Yeah.
They just beat Venezuela 2-1 in the friendly.
Yeah.
Probably expected. Argentina beat Nigeria, drew to Iceland, lost to Croatia, and then lost to France 4-3. They didn't have a good World Cup.
We said they wouldn't have a good World Cup.
We did.
And to be fair, they actually did a bit better than we said they did. We said they might not be out of the groups, and they only just got out of the groups.
Then they beat Guatemala in a friendly 3-0, expected. Argentina have now won out of these meetings, when they faced Colombia, they've won 24 out of 38 times. But
if you look at current form, yeah, I agree.
I think this game looks like a draw.
I agree there.
So my tip is draw. That's pushing the boat out a little bit.
We don't like draws.
And I'm going to go for a Desmond.
A Desmond 2-2
in this game.
I mean, that's a big shout. But
let us know in the comments if you agree with that or not. But yeah, I just feel like Argentina aren't in a good space.
No, not
right now.
Right, on to another South American classic.
Yeah. Oh, big.
Brazil versus El Salvador.
Yeah, nice.
So this is being played. It's strange. A lot of these friendlies are being played in America. So this one's being played at the FedEx in Landover, Maryland. Place where they make the cookies.
Great place.
I don't know if I do that, but I don't think I do. The last 2 times these two have met, it was 4-0 to Brazil.
Both times?
Both times. But they were, some of those are quite a while ago.
Yeah.
But 4's the magic number. El Salvador are actually ranked 72nd in the world.
Quite high.
Yeah, I thought they'd be way lower than that. Brazil obviously a third.
Yeah.
So we all know about Brazil. El Salvador have only lost 3 of their last 10 games though.
Not a bad little spell.
Yeah. So they might make it a little bit more tricky for
Who
Brazil.
they played though? That's the thing.
Exactly. Who have they played? Not
in the research.
Not in the research, and not anyone of note.
Yeah.
Brazil beat USA in the last game 2-0, and they've only lost once in their last 16 games. So in the last year, they've only lost once, and that was against Belgium in the World Cup.
Yeah.
2-1.
But to be fair, they didn't actually look that great at the World Cup.
No.
They never turned it on, did they?
They are Brazil though.
Yeah.
And they are playing El Salvador.
No, true.
So this should be a bit of a battering.
Yeah.
Even if they're experimenting with players and stuff like that. Because
Yeah.
they will be, it's a friendly, right? So my tip is Brazil to win 0.
Yes. Safe.
Or you could go Neymar to score any time, but I just don't know if
The lineup,
you know, he might not even play, he might come on for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's a bit more risky. If you know the lineup and he's starting, maybe chuck him in to score any time.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I wouldn't risk it. Score prediction, guess what?
Another 4-0.
4-0.
There you go.
4-0, 4-0, 4-0.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, like that. That's coming in. Then you got grudge match.
Big match.
USA versus Mexico. Mexico going to try and get one over on old Trump, aren't they?
If they get over the wall.
Big derby, exactly. So the 2 biggest teams in CONCACAF. In qualifying meetings, Mexico 1-1 in World Cup qualification. This was 1-1 and drew 1. They were beaten by Brazil 2-0 in the last 16 of the World Cup. We thought Mexico were going to win that game.
We thought
That actually was
Brazil,
the only game, wasn't it, in the last 16 that we got wrong?
Yeah, we thought Brazil were there for the taking.
We called Croatia to beat Spain then as well, just saying. They beat Germany and Korea in the group. Not a bad team. Mexico are
they
good.
did. That Lozano looks class.
Yeah. USA just lost to Brazil 2-0 as well.
Yeah, just said that.
Oh right. They drew with France.
Yeah.
And they lost to Ireland before that 2-1. So I think this is another one that looks like a draw. I think you either go draw or you go both teams to score.
It's gonna be tight.
It'll be tight.
I think draws. Good shout.
I think draw. I'm saying 1-1. If it went one way, Mexico maybe. I don't know. I think draw is the shout or both teams to score.
Right.
1-1 is the score.
By the way, any USA fans out there? Because we've got quite a big USA following.
Yeah, let us know.
Let us know what you think about this game. Who's gonna?
But give us your honest opinion.
Yeah, honest.
Don't give us the USA opinion. Honest opinion on the game.
Good. Next. Ecuador versus Guatemala. Cracker. So Guatemala are ranked 143rd in the world.
Yeah. They're not great.
Ecuador ranked 60th in the world.
Yeah.
So this should be a foregone conclusion.
Yeah.
Again, this is being played in America, Toyota Park in Illinois. Ecuador won their last friendly 2-0 against Jamaica. Guatemala lost their last friendly 3-0 to Argentina, which, given Argentina are like one of the best South American teams, that's actually not too bad.
Not too bad.
But I can't see I can't see past an Ecuador win here.
Yeah, easy.
So Ecuador to win. My score prediction would be 2-0.
Cool, easy one. Last one, Panama, Venezuela.
Okay.
Could be an interesting one, this one. So Panama lost every game at the World Cup.
Yeah.
Couldn't defend to save their lives, do you remember?
Yeah.
Rugby tackling all of England's players in every single corner. They conceded 11. My shout was that they were going to concede over 9. Won some money there.
You did well there, mate.
Before that, they only won 1 of 7 games, which was against Trinidad, who are even worse. Venezuela love a draw. They've drawn 5 in a row. Then they beat Paraguay and then lost to Iran and Colombia. But I think they were only like 1-0 or something. They haven't scored more than 1 in any of those. So there's not going to be many goals in this.
Even though Panama are terrible at defending.
Still, don't think there's going to be many. They haven't scored more than 1.
Yeah.
I reckon you either go under 2.5 goals.
Yeah, I think that's pretty
or
safe.
you go Venezuela win.
I'd go on the 2.5. That could be like a 0-0 dud.
Could be, but
But-
I think Venezuela are going to score one. My scoreline will be 1-0 Venezuela.
Okay.
You either go Venezuela win or under 2.5 goals.
There you go.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's the friendlies.
Next up on our next video.
Next video is UEFA Nations League.
Yeah, which you should be able to click on one of these squares somewhere.
Yeah, so there's more on the line for that one, but I just thought we'd breeze through these ones anyway,
Yeah.
in case you want to win a bit of extra money.
Bit of moolah.
Hopefully we get a few of those right. Stay tuned. We'll see you on the next video.
See ya.
See you later.
Now then, it's Petke, the referee looks at his watch, and his second now.
Welcome back.